OMG. I cannot believe this is happening. Hi friends, it is Millie with Millie's Vines, and today's video is unprompted, unplanned, but extremely necessary. If you are new, please subscribe. I have noticed the majority of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, and I just think that it's so much better when you're subscribed, so you can see my updates, see my new videos, and see what's going on. If you guys have been subscribed, welcome back, and I appreciate each and every one of you. In today's video, if you guys have seen a few of my videos, you probably know that I am on a guyssssss kick. I went to New Jersey literally 24 hours ago. I was there for about a week, and I was really manifesting any variety, honestly, of guyssssss. And of course, the paradoxa is my #1 wish list plant. So I don't want to give too much away, but I came back with 2 plants, and they are both 3-ish feet long. And yes, I did travel on a plane with them, and I honestly I had to show y'all, this is like the best plant community ever, and I had to just get on here and show you guys what I got. I don't think I'm going to do too much in this video besides that, because I obviously haven't cared for them long term. I have had them for about 72 hours. And the other thing that I want to show you guys is basically I'm going to need some assistance on where to place these. I have no idea. I have no idea where I'm placing these. I was thinking that I was going to get, maybe like a 4-inch pot. I did not. I definitely overdid it with what I brought home, but that's okay. That's okay. As a plant parent, one thing we are good at is making space for things that we might not have room for. So that is it. I want to show you guys what I got, and maybe you guys can help me give some ideas on where to place these, because honestly, I'm kind of at a standstill with that, but it's a great position to be in. So thank you guys so much. I hope that you stick around for my upcoming videos, and thank you so much for being here. Okay, you guys, I need a drum roll. And I need you guys to guess what I got. Okay, we're gonna give a little pan over. Oh, are you ready? Oh my gosh. Okay. First of all, still not over it. Second of all, you can imagine these were quite a joy to bring on a 5-hour flight, let alone through TSA. But if it was not implied, I got a guyssssss paradoxa. Not only did I get a paradoxa, but I got about the biggest one that I could have ever imagined getting. And yeah, I don't totally know where I'm going to place it. We did not have too many casualties, surprisingly, on the plane. Over here, I got the nickname is Bundles of Stick Plant. It is a cynantium, I believe. I'm not going to pronounce the exact species this guy is. I will say the majority of people that I've shown this one to are like, why does it look dead? It actually looks dead because it comes from Madagascar, and it's basically its way of defending itself because things don't want to eat it because they think it's already dead. So it's actually the way that it survives in the wild. This genus is actually like a sister plant to Hoyas, so they're kind of similar, but definitely more of a cactus variety. So I don't want to do too much of a care video since I technically have not cared for them. I will put on screen what they both need care-wise in case either of these are speaking to you. I also would love to shout out the nursery. I got these from Bountiful Gardens in New Jersey. They have 3 different locations. I will put the one that I went to in particular. They had literally upwards of 6 to 7 to 8 different guyssssss varieties. This one does have some hard water on it. I have been working on that. I've done a lemon water mixture. I've wiped down every single leaf. There's still some remnants of it, but honestly, it's okay. It is so massively long, and I was not expecting to get my #1 wish list plant. The cynantium over here is something that I've actually seen in Tucson a couple times, but I've never seen one for sale. And I just think once I get this potted into something like terracotta-esque, I think these are so architecturally cool and just a different vibe. I've got a strong vision for it. I know it's not for everyone. Both of these flower, and I'll insert pictures of the flowers, but I just had to show you guys. Now, I don't know if you can totally tell how long they are, but the Bundles of Stick plant is, it's got to be almost 4 feet long, and the paradoxa is not only super long, but really, really dense. So in short, this wants super bright but indirect light. It will scorch if I put it in a south window, which most of my windows are south or west facing. So we're already running into a little bit of a battle there. This guy is essentially a cactus, thrives on neglect, thrives on really, really intense sun. So this one won't be as hard to place, but unlike my yucca video, I don't really have any ideas. I mean, to be honest, in a way it looks kind of cool here. It's under Soltec light. There's something about plants getting natural light that I feel like is really important to me. I'll give you guys the rundown of potential options. Like we did in my yucca video, if you guys can weigh in and tell me what option you like the most or what option I'm not thinking of, I would sincerely appreciate it. For me, I think my living room is getting a little planty, to be honest. It's kind of overstimulating to me, but I'm in an apartment and there's only so many places that I can put these things. They kind of all are in my living room at this point. Initially in my head, I was thinking that I could hang one of them or both of them from somewhere on the ceiling. I've had plants in super old videos hung up right in between each window. I think the Paradoxa would get too much light, and to be honest, it's just kind of too massive for that window. I think that it would just, I mean, it would literally, I don't know, guys. I thought about hanging it right here, like above my yucca plant. I think that would look cool, but I already think it's so long that it might look kind of cluttered. I might like draw in what I'm thinking here, but imagine Paradoxa in this corner, but it will literally come down to like the top of the yucca and it's already too big for the space. I could put it right in front of the window, kind of right over here. I just think that it will overwhelm me if I'm already feeling overwhelmed right now. And outside of that, I really don't know if there's anywhere I could put it in this living room. I could move the uppy back to over here and put it on the little table. It's been used to the Soltec light for a long, long time now. Maybe there's a way that I could drape the Paradoxa on this red table, but saying that out loud, it just won't make sense. It's going to be hanging off into my Xanadu. So I have no idea. Like, is there a way I could hang it here? You can see me stressing. I genuinely don't know. It's such a big plant that I have no idea. So essentially, I feel like I have no options in the living room. I'll show you guys this just for funsy. I don't think there's a place over here either. I mean, I was thinking I could remove all of these plants, put it on the corner. It would be pulled away from the window. I think the lighting would be great. But where am I putting the other 3 plants? And I don't know. I might try it maybe in the second video. If you guys want to see the options visually, I can do that. So maybe there would be an option. And then we've got the bedroom. So this is a west facing light. This is a southwest light. This window gets a lot of sun and I would love the Paradoxa right there, but to be honest, I think it will be too intense. I think it's going to scorch pretty quickly if I put it right there. What I'm thinking is I might put the bundle of stick plant right here because I think it would be perfect and it would be by all of the Hoyas. So that leaves me over here in the southwest window, or west, I guess. But this one has super dappled light because there's a tree right where the sun comes through. However, I don't know how that one would work either. I guess what I'm thinking here is I could move my micans. You might ask, where would I move the micans? And to that, I would say I have no idea. Maybe I could find a spot in the living room for it. I'm not sure. But I could leave the Hoya here. I could put the Paradoxa here. That way it would be more dappled light. No, it might look kind of massive there. Maybe what I'll do is I'll insert pictures of these options. But to be honest, I feel like those are my only options, is somewhere in the living room, have no idea where, or in place of my micans. I guess maybe I could put it on a stand and let it drape over, but I'm weird about that too. I feel like I want the whole plant in light. I don't want anything like under the wall not getting sun exposure. So I don't know, guys. My fiance was like, do you have a space for these? And I was like, yeah, of course. And now I'm like, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. But I do think that I will do the bundles of stick here. I'll get a picture of it in other areas and you guys can weigh in and give me ideas. Okay, so now you guys have seen the options. I will say the only one I did not move the Paradoxa to was right here. I just didn't feel like that was going to be worth my while. So we really have three options. I have a personal favorite, but I'm not going to share mine yet. I want you guys to weigh in. So let me know in the comments below. Again, if there was a spot I didn't think about, let me know as well. Honestly, out of the three spots that I found, I'm pretty happy with all of them. I think there's a world in which all of them could work. And again, I'm in an apartment. I'm pretty cramped in here. So it's not ideal perfect spots, but I don't think that any of them are necessarily bad options. And I can't wait to hear from you guys. So thank you so much. And I hope to see you guys in my video next week. Thank you guys, and I will see you next time.